You ready, Matt? All right. How you doing, Vinyl Community? It's your boy, a little sleepy. Just got done cutting hair with my boy Mack here. We're shooting the breeze, so we're making small talk, a little nonchalant palaver, as I say, right? You know, we're rubbing elbows as we do. All right. And so I was yippity yapping, and I was like, he's like, how's life? Such as this and such as that. How's your life? Such as this, such as that, right? As barbershop talk goes, right? And I was like, yeah, man, I got to make a Vinyl Community video. And he says, what? What's the topic? We start getting into it, and here we is. So I'm making a video about 7's.
The 7's.
So a 4 and a 3, a 5 and a 2, math.
1 and a 6.
7. All right. So let's jump it off. This track is a little peculiar because it's the only good track on the album. It segues out. The last track is tolerable. This is actually a borrowed album from my boy Dobbers. Chris Dobbs was on recently. This is 7 Nations. I'm sorry, I gotta cover your face occasionally I got a new haircut's gotta get covered up, dude. But 7 Nations, the factory. My boy Dobbs, we were making small talk the other day, and he saw them in concert in the year 2000. Still has the stub. The CD's in the mix right now. I thought this would be appropriate not only because of 7's, but this is their take on Amazing Grace. Days of Grace is the song. So that's that. We're doing this for Ron Haggerty. I didn't even say that. Anyone out here in the vinyl community. He's about to break through and just crescendo right past 700, right? So I'm going to lower this just a hair as the CD comes to conclusion. As we get into the business, right? Mac, how you living, dude?
I'm living great.
You feeling good?
Oh, yeah.
You're looking
First
good,
cut,
man.
Looking good.
Feeling good. That's what's up, man. Feeling good's half the battle, man. If looking good helps you feel good, then it's all right, as long as vanity doesn't ensue. But not that you don't deserve vanity, man. You're a beautiful man. Look at this, dude. But so let's get after it, man. I got a stack here. I'm trying not to do a 30, 40, 50, 80, 92-minute video. Height.
But even if we do, so what?
Oh, no biggie. Pilsner Urkel, one of my longtime favorites. Shout out to my Czech friend Phil Seimer. He's a beautiful gentleman in a suit in a video from long ago, if you ever want to look it up. Speaking of looking it up, Ron, I think this is our first time officially back and forth in my way on this channel. So happy to have you aboard. If you want to go back, you can't miss an icon where I'm holding an album cover with Omen on it. The Corbin Farr years. I need more Omen. That's the only one I have. But let's get me what I was after, right? So we were digging some hard work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had to do some. We had to consult the Googles. The Googles were our friend tonight, right?
It was a challenge.
It was a challenge. There was one in particular. Some of it was just fun because I was like, I don't own that one yet, or I used to have it on cassette, or blah blah blah. But we'll get to the one that was really difficult when we get there, right? So let's just start off. We did a band with 7. All right, 7 Nations. Here we go. Pat Benatar, who I freaking love. I was debating wearing a Pat Benatar shirt for this nonsense. I didn't. Whatever. No worries. But yeah, 7 the hard way. Man, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Pat Benatar was a good looking woman. Yeah, so I love me some Pat Benatar. But 7th studio album. No, it's not my 7th studio album. You know, you've not seen many of these contests. I don't cheat. You already know that when we're going through this rigmarole. Your boy doesn't cheat. I just don't have it in me, man. I'm not a liar, a thief, or a cheater. You know what I mean? So Pat Benatar, 7 the hard way, 7th studio album. Here's a bonus, man. How about a song, man? Here's Elephant, the White Stripes, opening track, 7 Nation Army. You know, I could have played that, and this is where we're talking over the, the part where it's Amazing Grace. And I turn it up right when it comes to an end, and it goes right back. The singing ends, and it goes into it kind of sounds like the Gorillaz. It's a Celtic rock band that's really confused and disheveled. What's good is really good, and what's really bad is really bad. Really? And at times, they're Celtic, and sometimes they're Celtic porn background music. All right, so it's weird. The hardest one, you'd agree on this, and it's clear by the fact that I flipped through. I don't have a crazy record collection. It's sub 1,000, but it's encroaching on that number, right? And so you could tell how far I had to go. You know, maybe I overlooked some things, but 7 tracks. An album with 7 tracks, so nothing too crazy right here. Even if you're not a prog guy, this is fairly standard operating procedure to know in the vinyl community. A word that eluded me a few videos ago that a lot of people had a good laugh over and commented on, even though I totally nailed it in a previous video. I couldn't remember gradient, like a colorway, like fades from one color to another, and it was a big shindig where people had to...
It's grading.
Yeah. So yeah, it was eluding me. I was hanging out with Dustin. We weren't driving, and we weren't getting boozy or anything, but a couple, just one too many beers coupled with look at me fiddle faddling because there's a seam split on this. All right, yeah, one too many beers and the fact that I wasn't driving and I was tired just had me forgetting words, and then everyone celebrated in a grandiose fashion that I remembered a word. So yeah, cheers for me. All right, so we're getting into the years here, right? So bang off them 7s, right? So 1967. All right, I just had to get out there because, you know, sometimes you don't have an excuse to show the iconic. You're always buying the new stuff, and people in the vinyl community, some people kind of have the habit of like, you know, well, okay, well, it's a Doors album. And, you know, I've already owned this. I mean, unless you're buying upgrade copies of some things, you know, like, boom, it's standard operating procedure. It's the Doors. But it's 1967. And if you're going to do the 7s, man, you might as well go 77. So I'm going to go and slide this about the protection, right? So nothing crazy here, man. I assume I haven't watched any of these videos yet. I'll binge watch them when all's said and done. But Kiss, Love Gun, 77. Look at these little face-painted concubines. They're ready to get down with some business, right? So Then She Kissed Me was the... my dad used to love to just sing that as like just silly. You know, I don't know why. That was one of his car songs he used to sing. But Love Gun, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a song about his penis.
Sure sounds like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his Love Gun. Christine, 16. You know, those would be the big ones, right? Anyways, so do I need to speak on it too much? It's Kiss, Love Gun. Who doesn't know that, right? I gotta have it, especially when I get mixing it up with the metal community, right? I got jazz, I got prog, I got rap, I got eclectic taste in music, right? So a lot of times, when I get metally, and if anyone saw the Bev contest, I kind of went Judas Priest overboard. It was fantastic. I found a way to sneak Judas Priest in every single nook and cranny that fit that contest, right? And so, 7th studio album, Judas Priest, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Honorable mention, it's there, but here, let me do this open first, right? Pantera. Far From Driven, right? It's crazy. Until a couple years ago, because I grew up with this, And so, listen to it. Love it. This is the 3rd one I own now on vinyl after replacing CDs and everything that happened in life, right? And so, Vulgar Display of Power was my first, gotta get that, right? And then I grabbed Cowboys from Hell, right? I have a bad habit of looking over there like, we're hanging out with you. You're here. You're in my chair.
It's all about them.
Yeah, it's about them.
I'm just here to keep you company.
Yeah, that's cool. You can chime in whenever. Interrupt me if you got a stupid thought or a brilliant thought, whatever. I'm trying to just talking fast because I'm trying to break the habit of going forever. All right? But so, ladies appreciate that, and so do gentlemen in the vinyl community. Sometimes you don't have to go forever. But, what? What am I missing something here? All right, so what I'm saying, though, is that for years, I had this on cassette when I was a kid. I guess they took down the original album cover, and I didn't even know what the original album cover was for a couple years ago. And on this new 180-gram gatefold, there's the original album cover. So, it kind of doesn't come out clear sometimes until you... Okay, don't get banned from YouTube. But, Far From Driven, Pantera. That's Pantera. So, you know what? After that, cleanse your hands, cleanse your brain. Right. Maybe you need to lighten up a little bit. Their 7th and last studio album, I like me some funk. Another one of the genres I didn't just mention, but I get after, right? So, Bow Dow, their 7th and last studio album. They rotated singers. Their heyday in the 70s was their best stuff. It doesn't even matter. I don't know if any metal bros are going to get off on BT Express. But go 70s BT Express. I've shown it in previous videos. if anyone ever has a notion to deep dive me. Not that anyone's ever obligated to do so. But, this is a gold press promo copy. So, and who cares? You know what I mean? Because it's BT Express's last album from the 80s, right? All right, and then the next question, right? So, let me just, actually, you know what? I'm going to change up the order. Because screw it, right?
This is our challenge now.
Yeah, this is our challenge now. I like that. Yeah, they way to chime in, sir. Cheers to you, man. Yeah. What are you sipping on? You having one of those oatmeal porter?
Oatmeal porter.
Yeah.
Dark, roasty, smooth.
Yeah, I usually don't drink more than a couple. It's very rare that I'm boozy. So, that's the beer I've been drinking.
It's rather tasty.
So, one of the questions was 7-minute songs, right? And you got some vague songs. This one's nice enough to have the time on it right here. This is 7:55 sneaking in. Still a 7-minute song, right? So, here's, by the way, not for sale, demo, promo copy. That means freaking nothing. Nobody cares. But there's a little bit of lady business time, making the duck face for no apparent reason. Apparently that
duck face before it was the duck face.
This is 1970s duck face. All right? So there you go. And then you have When the Levees Break. That's in the 7s. A little bit of Led Zeppelin there for you.
7 minutes and 8 seconds, if I recall.
What if it was 7:07? That'd just be, man, that'd be nice. All right. And of course you have, I still did it. Whatever. I haven't shown this one in forever and a day. So, it's not like I just showed this in the last one, but it's Judas Priest. And the one is Sinner, right? All right. So I'm going to take a side note and then come back around full circle. I'm going to tie things together pretty bow, right? Okay. One thing I like about my man, Ron Haggerty here, right? And we're actually talking about this. We've talked about this in the past, right? About heaven and hell and life and death and God and what have you, right? I have my own beliefs in God and heaven and hell, right? But I believe in a higher power. I come from a Lutheran family with ministers and pastors in the family and whatever. And I'm not very preachy, and I don't try to force my opinions. But I very much believe in a higher power, and I like that my man isn't scared to just, whether it was religion or otherwise, be himself and express his faith. So that's something I like about you, which is one of the 7 questions. And then get back after the 7-minute songs.
Great little 777 challenge.
Yeah, it was a fun challenge. I enjoyed it. So, all right, like I say, I'm not a cheater. I'm not just going to rob people and just, whatever, right?
7 minutes and 8 seconds.
7 minutes, 8 seconds, 7:55. Are they really 7-minute songs? No! That's cheap.
7 minutes.
When I heard 7 minutes, did I just show Wagner? On a quasi, this isn't necessarily a heavy metal thread or contest or sweepstakes or challenge or whatever you want to deem it, right? But, your boy just pulled out Wagner.
We went above and beyond.
Above and beyond, man. Your boy don't pull no punches. But if you can see right here, bow down, 7 minutes on the dot, magic fire music. So, yeah, your boy, you know what I'm saying? You know what, Ron? I'm a good sport. You don't know this about me. I'm a good sport. I'm a friend of all the people in the VC. I mix it up, all walks of life, right? I'm not going to go and say that you disqualify everyone that did a video, but if you're stern about the rules, technically, I just won. All right. So, contest.
By your rules.
Contest over, right? In under 15 minutes. Now, goal, keep it under 20 minutes, right?
Extra credit
7s. Just nerding it up, right? So, hey, man, if you're going to go 7s, you might have to go Agent 007 James Bond, right? But that's just Moonraker. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I just pulled this book out, right? Because it has, right there for you, bud, it has the 007. So, you can't be mad at that, right? And if you're going to do it, his 7th book in the mix, James Bond Goldfinger, right? And then we were talking,
The golden finger.
That's a thumb.
Thumbs up for a like.
Okay, yeah.
Like and subscribe.
No, thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Shout out. He didn't even know it.
First time on the channel, and you're promoting me better than I promote myself. Thank you. That's cool, man. All right. And so we were going after, what's this? Here, anyways, I left one on the wall because if you see my videos in the past, a lot of times my back is to my TV and everything, and you see my framed James Bond records on the wall. So I got the 7th James Bond, Sean Connery. But here we go. The 7th James Bond, Roger Moore. So anyways, Roger Moore's 7th James Bond movie. See that?
It's
a little bit of a tongue twister, right? All right, so we're about done, man. You know, we're doing good here, man.
We
All right, so I got a 1987 movie nerd twofer. All right, so I'm doubling up one on my old VHS and one on one of these highfalutin Blu-rays. All right, so I got the Running Man, 1987.
We got Grandpa and Grandbaby.
Yeah.
We got VHS and Blu-ray.
Yeah, and then I got that Predator on VHS. That was the man. All right. Boom.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. So almost done. We're nerds. The music's done. Of course, we only played the last 2 songs. The first one is, you know what? I don't. You know, let's double down on Amazing Grace, dude. Screw it. It's not like it's really playing much.
It's like a circle.
A circle of life. I think it's track 10. If not, I'm just gonna be wrong. No, it's track 11. I know that for sure now. But excuse me. Am I wrong?
Pretty sure that's wrong. Right?
Yeah. This is why my videos go long.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's 11. Okay.
It was a spaceship taking off first.
And you know what? I'm pretty sure that half the people that watch my videos either skip the first half and watch the second half and comment, or watch the first half and then fall out. So there's a good chance that nobody's seen this twice, right?
Watch all of his videos.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So, 1987. Fantastic Four. Flame No More. Sorry for the glare, man. I'm not taking that out of the wrap. Alright? So, a little Fantastic Four. When I was buying comics, when I got in high school, I had better things to spend money on. So, most of my comic books taper off in the late 90s, right? But so, Heroes for Hire. Number 1, 1997. The Hulk looking extra hulky right there. Iron Fist, Luke Cage. Hopefully Hercules shows up in these new renditions of movies. But Nova is supposed to end up in these movies. Some dope stuff, right? Thinking of Ron Haggerty, my man's a spiritual man right here. I figured this 1997 Deadpool number 5. We got a little internal conflict with heaven and hell, so to speak. So, dude, I didn't even... Could have done probably just shoved in heaven and hell. A little Dio Sabbath. You know, I got that on first press. But, anyways, Deadpool. Because why not? And then, to wrap it off, my man is hitting 700. God bless you, bud. I don't know if you've seen a lot of my exits, man. I always bless everyone regardless of their beliefs. A lot of my things, I kind of sometimes just have a weird break. But a lot of times I always say, take care, God bless, and all that jazz. So in that regards, I've already said it. But to you personally, Ron, at creeping up on 700, hopefully in no time, you're shooting past 750. And there's a Superman 750 on a now already said my goodbye awkward exit. My boy Mack,
Good night,
Eric,
God bless.
signing off.